Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are in my backyard and we are going to be going over all things backyard chickens. They are so much fun. We are going to talk about our coop setup, which we have over here, why we chose to incorporate chickens into our urban farm, and then lastly the differences between caged, cage-free, free range, and what we have here and like to call happy range. So the girls are out. They are just getting some sun here. They're so cute. They love to lay out and lay in the sun and pick bugs. They have a very busy day here on the farm, having fun and picking for little grub and beetles. But we will go ahead and head on over to the coop to get started. But first, if you want to give this video a thumbs up, if you want to see more videos like this, and if you want to subscribe to my channel and hit that bell, that would really support me and all the things we're trying to do here. We'll go ahead and head on over to the coop. Alright guys, this is the view of the coop in the back garden. As you can see, it is well shaded. We've got some banana trees, a big pine above, and then a big hardy avocado. So we built this. It's a custom build. It has a pine bones to it with a 1/2-inch hardware cloth that just keeps the predators out and make sure it's really fine so no big snakes can get in. And then when you go inside, they have this awesome little walkway with the feed, the water, and then a little bowl of grit for them there. And then we have in here what is called a deep litter composting system. So essentially you put the carbon-rich topping and then all the nitrogen-rich droppings just fall to the bottom, and then we turn it about once a week. So eventually in a couple months we will have some really awesome compost to be able to pull out of here and put around our trees. So as you can see, this is pretty spacious. Obviously it keeps them out of the rain, and then they have this little log here that they can hop on, and then at night we actually have 3 points of locking on the front gate, as well as we do clip this one with a little carabiner just for extra safety. We really love our girls. So that is our coop setup we have over here. So you might be thinking, why would we incorporate chickens onto our farm when you can just purchase eggs at the store for a relatively low cost? Well, having chickens on our farm, yes, it's a little bit of extra work, but it's practicing mutual symbiosis. And to be honest, the chickens do a lot of the chores on our farm here for us. They till the soil, prepare the soil, and do a lot of weed and pest control. All right, so now on to the differences between cage, cage-free, free range, and what we have is happy range. So we'll keep it really simple because I know the marketing teams can be very deceiving when you're at the store buying eggs. So we'll just keep it super, super simple. First, you've got cage. Simply, they live their whole lives in a cage. So 95% of all hens will live their life in what's called a battery cage. Caged, they're in a cage. Cage-free, same setup, chicken halls, long, big facilities, except there are no cages, which means that they all have the ability to like fight and peck and hurt each other. They don't have enough space still, and there is a huge issue with respiratory issues in these long chicken halls because the chickens are prone to really just a plethora of respiratory issues. And there's also no requirement for natural lighting or the ability for them to go outside in cage-free, under like the cage-free label. And then you have free range, which essentially is the same thing, except there has to be a door that goes out, and it can go out to like a concrete pad, so they still don't have the ability to like play in the dirt and pick for bugs and stuff. So for it to be considered free range, it can still be a big chicken hall, but it has to have a door that goes to the outside and has the ability 120 days a year for the chicken to go outside. That doesn't necessarily mean that that chicken's ever actually going to get outside, but that is the definition of free range. So not necessarily the best. And then we have what's called happy range. when we're home, our chickens are outside running around, picking bugs, as you saw, sun tanning, and we'll even like, I'll help them hunt for bugs sometimes just because I think it's fun to give them treats. But our chickens, as soon as we're home, they're out, they're running around, they get up early in the morning, we pop out of bed, and they spend their whole day running around outside. So I think that's what's called happy range. Like, they love it, they love running around, and they have a lot of space, so we think that's pretty great for them. So when you're looking at your egg carton, or the ones that you see at the supermarket, it'll often say vegetarian fed, which actually is not that great of a thing, because all that is GMO soy and corn, which are giant monocrops that require a lot of water, a lot of electricity, shipping, and are just generally bad for the environment. So that's the vegetarian fed, and that means they're eating that is their diet. They're not free to go get bugs. So you saw in our coop tour that we had a little bit of feed in there, and a little bit of grit for them, but predominantly their diet is mostly bugs, grubs, and worms and beetles, and that's what comes natural to a chicken. So here, yes, we supplement just to make sure they're getting enough as they grow, but predominantly their diet consists of bugs. Alright, well, that was our coop tour video. I want to say that I know what we're doing here on our farm isn't for everyone, and that's okay. But if just 10% of America, just 10%, had backyard chickens managed correctly, we as a collective whole would be able to put large-scale inhumane agriculture completely out of business and ensure brighter futures for the chickens and the humans and the planet, and it would just be of huge benefit. So I hope this video was informative and you enjoyed it. Comment down below if you are interested in getting backyard chickens. I would love to hear about it, see your setup, what kind are you getting. Yes, anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys, and be sure to give this video a like because it really supports my channel, and I just want to thank you guys for tuning in and your time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.